line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jones wants to throw to start things out here. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this one is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing, Jones. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They're going to try and throw. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This now a 3rd and 4. Now Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now Jones wants to change it up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
That ball caught by Slayton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Barkley will take it in for the Giants touchdown. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Downs going in motion left. Richardson working from the gun. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there, but they're across the 50 at the 48 now. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now Richardson back to throw it. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. First and 10, it's Richardson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Richardson looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ashton Doolin from 8 yards out. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Hyatt has got it. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Hyatt, 67 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw. Jones, flush to his right. That ball caught by Campbell. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A first down carry for Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. Now Jones to throw on second down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now third down and 6 to go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Gano's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Richardson to throw off play action. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute, because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Mustang 19. Kill, turn up. No.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's going to air one out. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 30 yards. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets him even closer. Now a 2-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mo.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead is up to 5. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Catch made by Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Back to throw. Jones. Hyatt there to grab it. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Jones on first down. He's got Slayton on the slant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's Jones. A final shot before break. And he gets it into the end zone with no time left in the second quarter as they take the lead.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Gano the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Downs going in motion left. Second down, here's Richardson. This taken in by Downs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Richardson going to change the play here.
18, Pioneer. 19, Mike 19. I know he ain't got it. Mike 19, Mike 19. 18, Rattler. 18, ready.
Now Richardson to throw on second down. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. And he's got Pierce. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Richardson yet again. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Looking to throw on second down. Jones. He'll look downfield for Waller. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Jones. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 74 yards. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes this a 9-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry, and now points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. That complete to Downs. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 9. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Here's Richardson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Downs going in motion left. Now it's Richardson. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. That's to his running back, complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Daniel Bellinger, the intended target that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. In motion, Slayton. Jones now on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth. Jones throwing for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Richardson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Now Richardson. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
On third down, here's Richardson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
The quarterback will keep it himself. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last. There he goes, left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing, Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Up the middle with Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
In motion, Slayton. Running again with Barkley on second down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Looking to throw. Jones. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 24. 19 tight. 19 tight. 24 is the mic. I'm going to run you over. 24 is the mic. Wild Bill.
Now Richardson. Forced out to his left. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Here's Richardson. That to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Richardson to throw it. A throw on the money there to Doolin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Richardson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
24 is the mic.
Off play action. Richardson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early? Learn from them.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
To kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.